Well, the remains of communist leader Fidel Castro are making their way to Santiago de Cuba, the city where the country's revolution began. Thousands lined the streets of the city of Bayamo to bid their farewell. The cross-country journey of Castro's ashes began on Wednesday from Havana. The route they are traveling is the same one he traveled during the overthrow of dictator Fulgencio Batista in 1959. Eddie's Tianshan is in Santiago de Cuba speaking to people about what Fidel Castro meant to them.
The Cuban regime aims for social equality. But no matter how egalitarian, there is a difference in people's wealth. And some people are just poor. Just outside the city of Santiago, the poverty becomes evident. In the village of Caines, 68-year-old Serena lives in this shanty house with her 2 boys. She is paid $6 a month for walking children to school and back, and relies on designated food rations from the state to make ends meet. Her 22-year-old son, Ojito, visits his mother every week. He's still looking for a job in the city, but he says in Cuba, well-paid jobs are hard to find.
If they would pay us more, we would work a little more. That would help us improve our lives to get more food and whatever is missing. But at this rate, if I had a chance, I would just emigrate to any other country possible.
But he still admires Fidel Castro.
We love him. He taught us and helped us a lot. When we were young, we could all go to school for free.
The moment we start talking about the regime, our interview is interrupted by a neighbor, a member of the Communist Party. Within minutes, the police arrive and take us in for questioning. We've just been released from a local police station where they briefly confiscated our cameras and cell phones, but after verifying our accreditations, they just apologized and let us go. This just goes to show the level of suspicion of foreigners among some of the locals and the strict control over media. But now that we're released, we're going to head to central Santiago to find some people who live in relatively better conditions. Alfredo lives with his family in a 2-story private house in the city center. The economics teacher got to where he is all thanks to Castro's free education system. Yet his pay of $20 a month is not enough to help him become the successful businessman he dreams of being. So for extra money, he rents out rooms in his house and works at his family restaurant.
For small family businesses, it's still very difficult to develop because legally they don't have enough independence. But I think in the future it will be possible. Many youngsters are trying new things. It's a risky and complicated process, but I'm hopeful that it will succeed.
Both Ojito and Alfredo do believe in the legacy of Fidel Castro and his revolution. At the same time, they both want a different future to the Cuba of the past. It is Tianshan, TRT World, Santiago de Cuba.